Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1979 season is on the air. We are at Fulton County Stadium tonight. Today's date is May 19th, 1979. And we got an interesting matchup in the National League West. The San Francisco Giants are taking on the Atlanta Braves. We've already seen the Giants, but this is our first look at the Braves for 1979. The Giants come into this game with a record of 18 wins and 20 losses, and right now the Giants are in 5th place, but they're one win behind San Diego and the Dodgers in the NL West. The Atlanta Braves, well, they're pretty bad. 12 wins and 23 losses, and they are dead last in the NL West. So this will probably be a tough season for the Braves in 79. But we are approaching the end of the first schedule block. I have already made up the schedule for the second block, which means all teams still get to be played before the All-Star break, and that's when I'll start removing teams from the schedule that are no longer in playoff contention, about 5 games out of third. BB, Brian Patterson, Rants on Sports, join us here first at Fulton County Stadium. So let's see what kind of a game we get today here at FCS, as the crowd here is hoping for a win here for their Braves. Should be interesting. San Francisco historically won the game. 7 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Braves. 6 runs, 15 hits, and 2 errors. 7, 9, and 2 for the Giants, and 6, 15, and 2 for the Braves. So this was an ugly baseball game. 4 errors combined between the two teams, but we shall see what happens tonight here at Fulton County Stadium. Woodman 564 joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. So let's get right to it. Brad Church joins us here as he is a big-time Braves fan. Cards and Dice TV, Tony Porter joins us here. So let's see what we got tonight. Starting pitcher for the Atlanta Braves will be Rick Matula. 8 wins, 10 losses, a 4.15 ERA. He gets the call for the Braves tonight at FCS. The Giants are 2 games under 500, still trying to get out there. And Robert, yes, I believe he was, although I didn't know that Dave Roberts was Jewish, but that's good. Always good to have that going on. After all, not everybody is Jewish, but then again, nobody's perfect. That's okay. Let's get to the top of the first. Leading off for the Giants will be second baseman Rob Andrews. 260 average, 2 homers, 13 RBIs. Andrews will lead it off against Matula. We are using gray, white, and blue dice. The Braves are the home team. Let's get things underway. Top of the first. Matula 1-4 against a righty. Strikeout 12. That's going to be too high. Fulton County Stadium only subtracts 1 from strikeout. So that is too high. Andrews will swing, and that is a 4-5, and that ball is hit to center field. That is a 17, and that is going to be too high. It will be a fly out to center, as Andrews really didn't get much play there on that game in there. Next batter will be left fielder Terry Whitfield. 287 average, 5 homers, 44 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Matula will go ahead and get it set up. Here's the pitch. 5-1, error on a throw. Whitfield, 2-5. That is a ground ball to third. That is picked up by Horner. Horner's error rating is a 15. That's a 7, and he's going to throw this ball away. It's going to be an error on a throw, and that is automatic throwing error. That's an automatic throwing error. The question is now an error on a throw. So the first baseman, Murphy, his range is a 3. He can't make the play, so it gets past him. Whitfield, a base running rating of 2, but he will not take second base. And that is a throwing error, and that will go as an E5. Error on a throw. So Whitfield safe at first. That is the first error on the Braves. They did have 2 errors historically in the game, so there's your first already. Big Clue joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. So Whitfield reaches on an error. There is one out. Infield goes a double play depth. Next batter for the Giants, right fielder Jack Clark. Clark, good season in 79, 273 average, 26 bombs, 86 RBIs. Not very good in the field, but he was pretty good at the plate. Whitfield on it first, strategy roll 19, and he will stay put. Matula will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-2 against the righty, that is a blank. Clark, 2-5, that's a fly ball to left. Burrows will get over there. He will make the grab. 2 outs. Question is, can the Giants take advantage of the error? Here's the third baseman, Daryl Evans. 253 average, 17 homers, 70 RBIs. Played in pretty much all the games for the Giants. 253 average and 17 homers. Respectable. I'll take it. Whitfield on it first. Anything happening on Strat? 13 is a no. Matula will make the pitch. 1-3, walk, 10. Yes, that is a base on balls, and that will walk Evans. Runners at first and second. First walk issued by Matula. He had 55 of them in 79. Next up for the Giants will be first baseman Mike Ivy. 286 average, 27 homers, 89 RBIs in 79. Nothing wrong with those stats. Matula 5, and nothing happening with Whitfield at second. Matula will concentrate on Ivy. Matula 4-1, strikeout 10, and he got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he'll get out of the inning. First strikeout for Matula, gave up 67 of them in 79. So no runs, no hits, a walk, and an error, as the Giants cannot get anything on the error, and we will go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants, Dave Roberts. 5 wins, 4 losses, 4 saves. A 2.90 ERA. Roberts was really a relief pitcher for the G-men that year. He had 43 relief appearances, maybe one of their closers, but Roberts actually got the start today. So let's see what the Braves can do. Leading off for the Braves, center fielder Barry Bennell, 259 average, 12 homers, 45 RBIs. Bennell will get the start here in the bottom of the first. Roberts with the pitch. 6-5, error on a grounder. Bennell 1-4, and that is a ground ball. It's hit to third. That ball is hit to Evans. His error rating is a 12. That's a 16. He'll make the play. Throws to first for the out, 1 away. Looked like it was going to be an error, but Evans handles it there. Next up will be the right fielder, Gary Matthews. He had an excellent season for the Braves. 304 average, 27 homers and 90 RBIs, 631 at-bats. Ain't nothing wrong with those stats for a season. And a capable fielder with a range of 3 out there in right. Matthews will set up. Roberts with the pitch. Roberts 1-6, range play. Matthews 2-2. That's a line drive hit to short. That's hit to Leemaster. His range is a 2, and he's got it. Makes the catch. Side out number 2. A line drive to short, but what a nice play by Leemaster. 2 down. Next up will be the left fielder, Jeff Burrows. 224 average, 11 homers, 47 RBIs. I think they called him Jackpot. Jackpot Jeff Burrows. 2 men down, no score, bottom of the first. Roberts, 1-4. That is a blank. Burrows, 3-4. And that ball is hit to left field. That is a 7 against the lefty. Burrows comes through with a double. He hits that to left. It'll bounce off the wall, and Burrows will head to second. He gets a 2-out, 2-base knock. A nice play by Burrows. Jim Connell joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Next up for the Braves will be this guy. And if you want to put him in the Hall of Fame, I have no problem with that. Batting up next, first baseman Dale Murphy. 276 average, 21 homers, 57 RBIs. Hall the very good? Absolutely. And if you want to put him in the Hall of Fame, I'll buy it. Murphy was one of the best Braves players in the history of the franchise. Burrows on at second. Can Murphy come through for Atlanta? Strategy roll, 17, Burrows stays put. Roberts will go ahead. He will pitch. 2-2. That's a pitcher result. Murphy a righty. A 1-7, a single up the middle. He just missed it with a 9. Murphy, 2-2, and he hits one to left. That's a 10 against the lefty. It is just going to be too high. A fly ball to left field. Whitfield will get over there, and he will make the catch to retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Bravos. No score after one. Murphy just missed one there. Steeler fan joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Top of the second, leading off for the Giants will be the catcher, John Tamargo. He got the call at catcher today. 247 average, 2 bombs, 11 RBIs. He only played in 42 games for the Giants. Matula will get on the mound, pitch, and that is a 2-4 against the switch left. That is a blank. Tamargo, 5-5, and that's a ground ball to short, taken care of by Chaney, and that is out number 1. Next up will be center fielder Larry Herndon, 257 average, 7 homers, 36 RBIs, played in about 3/4 of the games for the Giants that year. Matula with the pitch, 6-4, range play. Herndon, 3-5, that's a base hit to right field, but getting over there will be Matthews. It's a range play. Matthews' range is a 3. That's a 6. He won't get there, and he'll have to take it on the hop. It will be a base hit for Herndon. This Braves team was really not very good in the field. Only 3 players with ranges of 3. Everybody else is 2 and lower. Herndon gets a base hit. And now we'll see the shortstop, Johnny Leemaster. 254 average, 3 homers, 29 RBIs. Infield is at double play depth. Herndon does have 8 stolen bases, but he's not doing anything with the 15. Matula, he'll make the pitch. 6-3 against the righty. Strikeout, 19 is high. Leemaster, 3-4. It's a fly ball to center field. Bennell will make the catch. 2 men down. Dave Roberts does not have his own pitcher card, so we'll bring up the pitchers for the Giants. So here comes the pitcher, Dave Roberts. The pitchers for the Giants, besides the ones that did come up to the plate, 111 average and an RBI. Matula will go ahead and pitch to Roberts. There are now 2 outs. Herndon, nothing doing with the 14. Matula will make the pitch. 2-5 against a lefty. That is against the lefty. That is a blank. Roberts will get to swing 6-6, and he just grounds one to short, taken care of by Chaney. He'll throw to first, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the G-men as we go to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second inning, leading off for the Braves, will be third baseman Bob Horner. And this guy was a monster. Horner, 314 average, 33 homers, 98 RBIs. If you make a mistake to Horner, this ball is going to be a souvenir. Roberts will make the pitch. 4-1, walk 12, that's too high. Corner, a 3-5, and that is a ground ball to third, taken care of by Evans. 1 out. One man down, and that will bring up second baseman Glenn Hubbard. 231 average, 3 homers, 29 RBIs. Roberts will make the pitch. 6-4 against a righty, that's a blank. Hubbard, 5-1. That ball is hit to left field. That is an 11, and against the lefty, that's going to be too high. Getting over there will be Whitfield. He'll make the catch near the track, and that's out number 2. 2 men down, and that will bring up the catcher, Bruce Eggs Benedict. 225 average, no homers, 15 RBIs. I understand Benedict did not have a good season in 79, but I felt later in his career, Benedict was solid. Roberts will go ahead and make the pitch. Roberts, 4-3, blank. Benedict, 3-3 against the lefty, and Benedict will come through at the plate there. That's going to be a double to left. Benedict will slide into second base on a double. Whitfield throws it in, and again the Braves get a 2-out double. But can they bring in a run? Next up for the Braves will be shortstop Daryl Chaney. 162 average and 10 RBIs. Didn't play in many games for Atlanta that year. 2 men down, bottom of the second. Benedict on at second. Strategy roll still rolled. That is a 10. Benedict will stay put. Roberts, he will go ahead and make the pitch. 2-4. That is a blank. Chaney, 6-2. Ground ball to short. Taken care of there by Lee Master. And he will throw to first to retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Braves. After 2, no score. Top of the third coming up. Matula gets back on the mound, and here comes Rob Andrews leading off for the Giants. Andrews is 0 for 1. Matula, he looks in. Not a bad crowd here at Fulton County Stadium. They still pretty much love their Braves. Matula, 2-6, blank. Andrews, 1-5, ground ball to third. That'll get taken care of by Horner, who will throw it to first for the out. Next up is Whitfield. Whitfield reached on an error his first time up. Matula, and that is a 2-4 against the lefty. That's going to be a blank. Whitfield 1-6, and he chops it right back to Matula, and he'll take it. He'll underhand it to first for out number 2. 2 outs, and here comes the very dangerous Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. Clark, very dangerous batter. Got to be careful with him. You pitch him a meatball, he'll turn it into ziti. Matula with the pitch. 1-2. That's a walk. That 3 will be ball 4, and Clark will head to first. Base on balls for Clark. Second walk issued by Matula. It will give Evans a chance to maybe move him over. Evans walked his first time up. Clark had 11 stolen bases that year. That is a 6, and he does not get the jump, and I would not hit and run with 2 outs anyway. Matula, he will go ahead and settle in. Fans here at FCS want to see some action. Matula, 4-4. That's at the park. Fulton County Stadium, 6-5, and that is going to be a ground ball to second base. Hubbard will take it. He will throw to first, and that will retire the side. Nothing across for the Giants except a walk. We go to the bottom of the third. In this interesting matchup between the G-Men and the Bravos. Leading off for the Braves will be the pitcher, Rick Matula. 0.94 average. Didn't really do anything at the plate in 79 as a pitcher. Bottom of the third, no score. Roberts, 4-3. That is a blank. Matula gets the swing. 2-6. And he got it. He actually got it. It's a base hit right back through the box. Matula gets a single. Here I am saying he didn't do much as a hitter, and he goes ahead and makes me eat the words. Base hit for Matula, and he'll hold it first. Matula on there. The batter will be Bennell. Bennell 0 for 1. Infield a double play depth. I don't think Matula going to do anything, but you still roll a strat to see if Roberts tries a pickoff. He won't do it here. Roberts looking in on Bennell. Pitch underway. 1-4. That is a blank. Bennell, a 6-3. And against the lefty, that's going to be a ground ball to second base. Up with it will be Andrews. Let's see if they turn the 2-3-0-4. Shortstop, pivot, Lee Master, -1. A 1-3, it's a double play. They turn it 2 outs. 4-6-3 double play as Bennell goes ahead and smacks into the twin killing. And there will be 2 down. 2 outs now for Matthews. Matthews 0 for 1. Lined out his first time up. Roberts gets set in here for a game with... Gets set in here. Pitch from Roberts. 1-5. That's a walk. That 13 is going to be too high. Matthews. 1-5. And that's a ground ball to third. Evans is up with it, and he will toss it over to first. And that will retire the side. He faces a minimum, even with a hit. No runs, a hit for the Braves. After 3, it remains no score. The historical score of this game was 7-6. There were 24 hits in this game. We've only had 4 hits so far as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Mike Ivy leads off, and he is 0 for 1. So far, both pitchers doing a pretty good job. Matula, 4-1, strikeout 17, that is high. Ivy, 2-5, fly ball, center field. Bennell will make the catch, and that's an out. One out, and here is Tamargo. Tamargo 0 for 1. Matula, he'll make the pitch. 5-2, that is a blank. Tamargo, 4-3, and that's a fly ball to center field. Bennell will make that catch as well for out number 2. Bennell getting a little bit of work out there in center. Herndon is next, and he got a single his first time up. Matula gets set to throw the baseball, and that is a 5-3 against the righty. Strikeout 12, and he got him. Struck him out. He gets Herndon. And that is the first strikeout for Matula. He had 67 of them in 79, but a 1-2-3 inning on the Giants. First time retired in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Jackpot Jeff Burrows leads off for the Braves, and he got a double his first time up. Barry Bennell was a Mormon. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Roberts will make the pitch. 2-2, that's a pitcher result. Burrows a righty. A 1-7 is a base hit up the middle. The 7 is good. Base hit for Burrows. Slaps it right past Roberts, just got it. And that's going to be a single for Burrows. Burrows has his second hit of the game. And now the very dangerous Murphy. Murphy 0 for 1. This is the late 70s. Murphy was really just coming into his own right now. It was the 80s where Murphy was really, really dangerous. Infield a double play depth. Burrows had 2 stolen bases, but he's not going anywhere on that. Roberts, he will make the pitch. 1-5, that is a walk. 16, that is going to be high. Murphy, 5-2, a ground ball to third. Let's see if they turn the double play. 3-0-4, second base pivot. Andrews is a 0. A 1-4, it's a twin killing. It is a 5. They do not get it. Burrows thrown out at second. They will not throw to first, as Murphy will take over where Burrows was, and there is 1 out. fielder's choice. So you go from Murphy to Horner. Horner 0 for 1. Infield still at double play depth. Murphy had 6 stolen bases. That is a 4. He's not going anywhere. Roberts does a very good job at holding runners, a -2 to hold on the hold. Misread that, thought Bennell was a more. Sorry about. Yeah, I see that. Murphy will be on it first. Let's see what Roberts has got. Roberts 4-2. That is a blank. Horner 2-2. That's a fly ball to left field. Whitfield will get to it. Out number 2. So far, these pitchers are doing very well tonight. And here comes Hubbard. Old Mother Hubbard, he's 0 for 1. 2 outs now. Murphy, don't think he's going to do anything, and no, he won't. Roberts was very good at holding base runners. Roberts will now pitch to Hubbard. Pitch underway. 5-3 against the righty. Walk plus 4, ball 4. That's going to be ball 4 because against the lefty becomes a 3, but it becomes a 13 on a walk plus, and that will walk him. Pretty much any time there's a walk plus and the D20 is a 10 or lower, it's a walk. You don't even really have to look. So now the Braves got something going on here. That's the first walk issued by Roberts. He had 23 of them. And here comes Eggs Benedict. Benedict got a double his first time up. 2 outs now, a chance for Atlanta to see if they can get something going on. Roberts looking in on Benedict. Strategy roll. That's a 7. No play. Now Roberts will pitch to Benedict. Roberts 4-4. That is a home run chance. But Benedict, however, had no home runs. That is a 0. So that's automatically going to be a blank. Benedict, a 4-4. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Taken care of there by Lee Master. And he's going to throw to first to get Benedict. And that will retire the side. No runs, a hit for the Braves. And we are at no score after 4. I made a rhyme. Who's going to break through first in this game? We go to the top of the 5th. Thing about Dave Roberts, he can pitch to only 18 batters before he is tired. He's actually got 2 batters left before he is. We'll see how long I keep him out there. Johnny Lee Master leads off for the G-Men, and he is 0 for 1. Matula has, of course, a lot of gas left in his tank. As we now start the top of the 5th. Matula, 2-5 against the righty. Strikeout, 14 is high. Lee Master, 1-1, and that's a ground ball to third. Horner will take care of it for the out. One out, and I don't know if I really want to bring in Roberts, although he is going to be tired soon, but he's pitching a good job. I'm going to let him bat. So here comes the pitcher, Roberts. Roberts is 0 for 1. Matula will pitch. 3-2, wild pitch, ball 1. 3-2, wild pitch, ball 2. 3-2, wild pitch, ball 3. If this is another wild pitch, it's a walk. 2-5. Okay, 2-5 against the lefty. That's going to be a blank. Roberts, 5-1, and he gets a fly ball to center field. Getting over there is going to be Bennell. He'll make the catch, out number 2. I think that's the first time I actually had all 3 wild pitches in a row. And there is no rule if you roll 4 wild pitches, but if you throw 4 wild pitches in a row, there is no rule in inside pitch. But if I happen to throw 4 wild pitches in a row, that's a base on balls. I don't care anybody says. 2 outs. Here comes Andrews. No, but that was the first time I had 3 there, Jim Connell. Here's Andrews. Andrews 0 for 2. Matula will pitch. 5-1 error on a throw. Andrews, 6-2, and that's going to be a base hit, a slow rolling grounder into second base. That's going to be an infield single, and that's going to get picked up by Hubbard. His error rating is a 9. That's a 20. He will not throw the ball. He will hold on to it, and Andrews will be safe at first with a single. Infield single for Andrews. No throw is made. That's an automatic infield single on an error on a throw, result on an ET question mark. And Andrews will make first. Now the Giants trying to get something going with 2 outs here. Here's Whitfield. Whitfield 0 for 2, but reached on an error. Andrews had 4 stolen bases that year. He's not going anywhere there. 2 men down. Matula trying to get out of the inning here. Pitch underway. 5-4. That is a blank. Whitfield 2-4 against the righty. Base hit past third. Single for Whitfield. Even though Andrews' base running rating would be a 2 with 2 outs, there's no way he can go to third. He'll stay at second. Because Andrews is pretty slow. But now 2 hits in a row as Whitfield goes ahead and gets that. And now here comes Clark. Clark is 0 for 1, walked his last time up. And now Clark coming up. Matula, again, got to be careful with him. Strategy roll, that is a 3. Andrews is not going anywhere. Matula will concentrate on Clark. Fans here at Fulton County know that if a mistake is made, Clark's going to send it to Mars. Here's the pitch from Matula. 2-4 against the righty. Strikeout 4, and he got him. He strikes out Clark. Strikeout number 2 for Matula. And that will retire the side. No runs, 2 hits. The Giants still unable, nobody getting anybody in right now. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. A pitcher's duel between Dave Roberts and Rick Matula. Dave Roberts will continue to pitch. He can pitch to 2 batters before he does get tired. It is the bottom of the order for the Braves, though. Daryl Chaney leads off for the ATL, and he is 0 for 1. Roberts, he'll go ahead and pitch. 3-1 error on a throw. Chaney, 6-6, and that's going to be a fly ball center field. Herndon will make the catch. 1 out, and here comes Matula. Matula got a single his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Roberts with the pitch. 4-2. That is a blank. Matula, 4-5, and that time it's a ground ball to second base. Andrews is up with it. He'll toss it to first for the out, 2 away. 2 men down. Roberts is now tired. And here comes Bennell. Bennell 0 for 2. I sometimes wonder, is it pronounced Bennell or Bonnell? Or Bonnell? I don't know. Bennell or Bonnell? I forget how that's really pronounced. Kevin Hayes joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Roberts with the pitch. 4-4. That is a home run chance. Bennell a righty. A 1-20 is an automatic. Against the lefty, though, Bennell needs a 4. A 1-4, he will go deep. Nope, it's a 9. Bennell gets the swing, though, 5-2. That ball is hit to left field, though. That is an 11. And against the lefty, Bennell is going to get a double. So Bennell goes ahead and gets himself a 2-bagger. He doesn't get the homer, but got enough of it to hit it over the outfielder's head. And Bennell has himself a 2-bagger. That is the 3rd time today that the Braves have gotten a 2-out double. And that brings up Matthews. Matthews, an excellent hitter. Matthews is 0 for 2, though. You kind of think he's due. Just call him Preacher. 2 outs. Roberts now in a bit of a jam, and now I think he is tired. I now wonder why, if I want to make a change here, and I think I may just do that. Let me see what I want to do with the Giants. The Giants don't have hardly any righties on the mound, for righties in the bullpen here. But I am going to make a pitching change. That's going to be it for Dave Roberts. As Roberts giving up the double, he's tired, so you got to be careful when getting his fatigue results. So the Giants are going to go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Giants will be Tom Griffin. 5 wins, 6 losses, 2 saves, a 3.91 ERA. Not too bad. Griffin will be the second Braves pitcher. We'll see how long he stays out there. So here comes Tom Griffin against Gary Matthews. 2 outs. This triple printed, maybe. So Barry Bennell was pretty much a common, I guess, in baseball packs. Boy, I remember. I miss those days back in the 70s and 80s, going to the store, buying about 20, 30, 40 packs of baseball cards, opening them up, getting my doubles, and then making my trading. I love that. I miss those days. Griffin will go ahead. Let's see. Strategy roll. That is a 14. Bennell stays at second. Griffin with the pitch. 1-1. That is a range play. Matthews. 1-2. It's a fly ball to right field. Clark. Very good hitter, but not a good fielder. His range is a 1. Can Clark get over there? No, he can't. It'll drop for a hit. And that is going to be a double for Gary Matthews. Matthews hits one over Clark's head. Bennell coming around third. He will score. Braves on the board, 1-0. Stadium cheers. Yay! Yeah, baseball cards with stale bubble gum. But here's a question for you people. Even though that bubble gum was stale, how many of you guys ate it? I certainly did. Yep, Clark is no Wheels Luzinski. Matthews on at second with a double, and here comes Burrows. Burrows having a good night tonight. He's 2 for 2, a double and a single. 2 outs as the Braves get on the board first. Strategy roll. That is a 16. Matthews staying where he is. I ate it every time. Yes, I did too. Griffin will make the pitch to Burrows. 6-1. Walk. 16. Yes. Ball 4, and Burrows is on base for the 3rd time. A single, a double, a walk. And now the batter is Murphy. Murphy 0 for 2, but you kind of think he's due. 2 outs here, bottom of the 5th. Braves now with a 1-0 lead. Yeah, he ate enough baseball bubblegum. It's amazing we're still alive. I will agree with you on that, Mr. Connell. Runners at second and first. Griffin will have to make a pitch. Strategy roll. Matthews will stay at second. Griffin looking in on Murphy. Murphy looking for a big pitch. Here comes the pitch. Griffin, 2-5 against the righty. Strikeout plus, swing and a miss. Struck him out with a 4, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk. And the Braves are on the board. It is 1-0 in favor of the Bravos. Braves trying to just win a baseball game here and try to make their record somewhat respectable. 1979, the Braves were pretty bad, kind of like my Mets. Top of the 6th, Daryl Evans leads off for the Giants, and he is 0 for 1. Matula, baseball cards are fleeting, but the gum lasts forever. Yes, Steeler fan is correct. Yep, the gum will last forever. There could be a nuclear war. There could be a nuclear war, and all the baseball card bubble gum will still be there. Captain Carl 8 joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Good to see Captain Carl 8. Like for Murphy Hall of Fame, as I said earlier, Kevin, Murphy Hall, the very good, absolutely. And if you want to put him in the Hall of Fame, I'll buy it. He's one of the best players in the Braves franchise. I have no problem really putting Murphy in the Hall. I really don't. Matula will make the pitch to Evans. 3-5. Home run chance. Evans a lefty. A 1-12. The 10 is good. Against a righty. Evans needs a 12. A 1-12. Evans ties this game up. And he does. Kaboom! Ball hit deep to right field. Going back is Matthews. And he's going to see it go over his head and over the wall. High, deep, gone. This game is tied. Daryl Evans, Matula finally makes a mistake. As he pitched Evans a grapefruit, and Evans turned it into fruit salad. We're tied at 1. Stadium groans. Here comes Ivy. Ivy is 0 for 2. Top of the 6th, now tied at 1. David Wright. David Wright. Hall the very good? Absolutely. When the Mets moved to Citi Field, David Wright's career came to an end, pretty much. If he had stayed at Shea Stadium, if the Mets had stayed at Shea, David Wright would be going in the Hall of Fame. He would have easily made 500, maybe even possible 600 home runs. Citi Field killed David Wright. But David Wright is still Captain America, so he's Hall the very good, but I really can't put him in the Hall of Fame. Matula with the pitch. 4-5, that's blank. Ivy, 6-1, and that is going to be a ground out to third. One away. One man out, and here comes Tamargo. Tamargo 0 for 2. He had all those injuries also. Exactly there, Brad. Captain America had those rough injuries. But it was great when the Mets finally it was his back. It was his back and his neck, actually. But it was great when the Mets finally got to the World Series, and at least David Wright got to play in it. Matula with the pitch. 2-3, that's a range play. Tamargo, 1-5, that's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Horner. Ugh. Horner's range is a 1, and that's a 5. It'll get past him, and that's going to be a single for Tamargo. He'll hold it first. Tamargo gets a seeing eye base hit as Horner couldn't get that one. And here comes Herndon. Tamargo on it first. Infield, a double play depth. Tamargo really not a threat to do anything. And he's not going to do anything. Matula will pitch to Herndon. Now tied at 1 in the top of the 6th. Matula, 1-6. Range play at the park. Fulton County Stadium, 3-4. That is a home run to the opposite field. Against a righty, Herndon needs a 6. The 10 is too high. Now it's hit to the opposite field. So Herndon, that ball is a righty, so that's hit the right field. It's got to be a range play for Matthews. Matthews' range is a 3, and that is a 4. He won't get it, and that's going to be a double for Herndon. Herndon shoots it through the gap, and that's going to be a 2-bagger. Tamargo, a base running rating of 1. A double to right. -1 is a 0. Matthews has a 0 arm, so Tamargo, it's a 0, so Tamargo automatically has to hold at third. Herndon stops at second, and now the Giants got something going on. A double for Herndon. A tough play for Matthews. He couldn't get it. And the batter now will be Lee Master. Still 1 out. Infield is now going to come in. They're going to go talk to Matula on the mound, see what he wants to do. They say, let me pitch. So runners at second and third here, top of the 6th now. Strategy roll. That is an 18. Lee Master has got the bunt sign, but he's not going to bunt. Matula will go ahead and make the pitch. Matula, 2-1, again at the park. Fulton County Stadium, 1-2. That ball is hit to left. That is a 13, and that is going to be just misses a home run, and that's going to be a fly out to left. Fly ball to left field. Lee Master has a sacrifice fly rating of 1, and he will bring in Tamargo. It will be a sacrifice fly, and the Giants take the lead. just deep enough to bring in Tamargo as he'll come into home. Herndon, a base running rating of 4. A base running rating of 1 on a fly ball to left. And the only way he can go to third is on a 1. And he doesn't. He stays at second, but there are now 2 outs. 2-1 Giants. They take the lead. 2 men down. And that's supposed to bring up the pitcher, Tom Griffin. The Giants will go to the bench, which makes perfect sense. So let's see who they're going to have go up against Matula. So it's either going to be a switch or a lefty, and it is going to be Bill North. Coming on to pinch hit for the Giants will be Bill North. 259 average, 5 homers, 30 RBIs. He'll go up against Matula here with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. 2-1 Giants. Matula, strategy roll, 19, no play. Herndon on it, second. Matula with the pitch. 4-2. That is a blank. He would be tired after this batter, but he is not tired yet, so it is a blank. North swings. 1-4 against the righty. Fly ball, left field. Jeff Burrows will get to that one. He will make the catch, and that will retire the side. So, 2 runs on 3 hits for the Giants and 1 sacrifice fly by Lee Master, and the Giants have taken a 2-1 lead going into the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for the Braves is going to be Bob Horner. Horner is 0 for 2. They've got 3 righties coming up. Giants will go to the bullpen. And coming on to pitch for the Giants, I really don't want to bring him in, but it is the 6th inning, and I usually go by appearances here against 3 right-handers. Do I really want to bring him in? I think... yeah, I guess I probably would go with it. Let's see what happens. Coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Randy Moffat. 2 wins, 5 losses, 2 saves, a 7.71 ERA. He's probably just going to only pitch this inning, I think. So here comes Moffat. And he will pitch to Horner. Bottom of the 6th, 2-1 Giants. Moffat, not a good pitcher, at least not that year, but he had 28 appearances, which means he was in there. Moffat will make the pitch. 2-5, that's at the park. Fulton County Stadium, 2-2. Base hit to right field. Horner leads off with a single. The tying run gets aboard by Bob Horner. And here comes Hubbard. With that 7.71 ERA, I'm going to keep an eye on Moffat's pull rating since it is that high. Infield, a double play depth. Strategy roll for Horner, that is a 9. He will stay put. Hubbard is 0 for 1, but he did walk his last time up. Moffat, he will make the pitch. 3-3 against the righty, a walk, and that 8 will be base on balls, and the Braves got something going on. Hubbard walks for the 2nd time, and the batter now is Benedict. Nobody out. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Giants lead 2-1. Infield still a double play depth. That's the second thing handed off by Moffat. Giants got the bullpen going on again here. Tomahawk chopping, pretty much so. Runners at 1st and 2nd. Strategy roll. Nothing happening there. Moffat will make the pitch. And that is a 1-3. That's a range play. Benedict will swing. 3-3 against the righty. It's a fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Whitfield. His range is a 3. And he makes the catch. Out number 1. Horner, a base running rating of -2 to go to 3rd. He will stay at 2nd. Fly out to left. Nice play by Whitfield. And the batter now will be Chaney. And now let's see, switch right. I think Moffat will stay out there and he will pitch. Chaney, the batter now, he is 0 for 2. Who do I dislike more, the Braves or the Phils? I don't dislike any. The only team I can't stand is the Yankees. I don't hate the Braves and I don't hate the Phillies. I really don't. And as far as the Braves winning the World Series last year, congratulations to a team with the least amount of wins in the playoffs to win the World Series. Congratulations to the Braves. I had no problem with them winning it. They hadn't won a championship in 20 some odd years. Runners at first and second. Moffat will pitch to Chaney. Strategy roll, nothing happening there. Moffat, he'll make the pitch. 1-3, again with the range play. Chaney, 4-4. That's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Andrews. His range is a 4, but with the infielder double play depth, his range is a 3, and he can't get it. Base hit. Single for Chaney, but Bob Horner has a base running rating of 1. He will not score. He will hold at third. A base hit for Chaney as second baseman Andrews couldn't get to it. And now the bases are loaded. We'll see a pinch hitter for Matula as he comes out. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Giants as well. So that'll be it from Moffat as he will come out of the game. Giants will go to the bullpen again. And now they'll probably go with one. Let's see who they can go with here. Ugh, God, their bullpen is Coming on to pitch for the Giants, they'll stay with a right-hander. It'll be Ed Halicki. 5 wins, 8 losses, 4.58 ERA. Ed Halicki will become the Giant pitcher. The Braves do need a pinch hitter, and it will be Roland Office. Clark Garotz joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. So pinch hitting for the Braves will be Roland Office. 249 average, 2 homers, 37 RBIs. Infield is going to play in. It's going to play in as because Halicki with not a good double play rating, they're going to play for the out at home. In bases loaded, bottom of the 6th, 2-1. Strategy rolls are still thrown. That is a 20. Halicki. Let's see what happens. He's going to throw to second, but no, Hubbard gets back. Actually threw to first, not second. And Hubbard gets back. Now Halicki will throw against Office. Office at the plate. Bases loaded. Mike Eisenberg joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Halicki will settle in and make the pitch. Here it comes. 5-2 against the lefty. That is a blank. Office will swing. 5-5, and it's a fly ball to center field. Getting under it is Herndon. He makes the catch. Out number 2. Roland Office has a sacrifice fly rating of 0, so we cannot bring Horner that way. He cannot bring in Horner that way. Horner has a base running rating of 1. Herndon has a -1 arm, which makes Horner a 0. Horner cannot come in to score. 2 down. Holy cow, they could not get the sacrifice fly. 2 outs. Not deep enough. And Herndon was plenty there, and Horner would have probably been a dead duck. No way, so he gets hold. And now the batter will be Bennell. Bennell 1 for 3. He's got a double. Halicki trying to get out of this jam. 2-1 Giants over the Braves. Bases loaded. Strategy roll again. That is a 5. Nothing happening there. Halicki will look in on Bennell. Here comes the pitch. Halicki 4-3. And that is a range play at the park. The Giants are getting range plays. Fulton County Stadium. That is a 5-3. It's a home run to the pull side against the righty. Bennell needs a 16. That is a 5, and you know what that one is. That is a kablam. That ball is high. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Grand slam, Barry Bennell. Stadium cheers. Yay! That is the second grand slam we've had in the last, let's see, at the second grand slam. We had a grand slam last night by Hal McRae with the Royals, and that is the first time I've had 2 straight games with a grand slam. That was a range play at the park. A 5-3 is a homer to the pull side. And against the righty, Bennell needed a 16. There's no range play because it's a home run. It is gone. And the Braves take a 5-2 lead. Barry Bennell gets a grand slalami. You would think it would be Horner or Murphy that would do it. But sometimes it's those players that you just don't expect. And Halicki knew that ball was gone when it left his hand. And the batter next will be Gary Matthews. Matthews is 1 for 3. Second grand slam in a row here on my network. Had one last night with McRae and the Royals. Halicki will stay out there. He'll try to finish the inning out. 5-2 Braves now. Halicki, 5-2 against the righty. That's a home run result. Against the right-handed pitcher, Matthews needs a 16. That's a 5. Kaboom! That ball is hit deep to center field, and going back is Herndon. He's not getting this one. That's a souvenir. High, deep, gone. Home run, Matthews. Back-to-back jacks. A grand slam, and then a solo bomb by Matthews. He had 27 bombs that year. It's 6-2 Braves. Stadium cheers. Yay! And the next batter is going to be Burrows, and that's it for Halicki. He comes out. As the Giants definitely got to make a change here. And now let's see who they're going to go with here. And coming on to pitch for the Giants is going to be Phil Nastu. 3 wins. I don't know if it's pronounced Nastu or Nastu. 3 wins, 4 losses, no saves. A 4.32 ERA. Phil Nastu will now pitch for the Giants in this game. The Giants only have lefties now in the bullpen for at least for this game. Remember, this was the second game of a doubleheader. This was the second game of a doubleheader played, which I did not roll the doubleheader. That's the first game. I'll probably do that at 10 minutes at the 7th inning stretch. So here comes Jackpot Burrows. He's 2 for 3. Actually, 2 for 2, a single, a double, and a walk. Still 2 outs. Nastu with the pitch. 4-5. That's a strikeout, and the 3 will get Burrows, and that will end the inning finally. The Braves send 8 to the plate. 5 runs on 4 hits. And one sacrifice. And one sacrifice fly. Or actually, no, it wasn't a sacrifice fly. 5 runs on 4 hits, a grand slam by Barry Bennell, and a solo jack by Matthews. 6-2 Braves after 6. Boy, did this game suddenly turn around. But we go to the top of the 7th. And the Braves need a pitcher. And let's see who leads off. Leading off for the Giants will be Rob Andrews. He will bat first. They got right, left, right. And the Braves will bring in a pitcher here. And we're now in the 7th inning, so now it really doesn't matter what relief appearance is. So let's see who I want to bring in here. And I think with a 4-run lead, think we'll go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Braves will be Adrian Devine. 1 win, 2 losses, no saves, a 3.24 ERA. Adrian Devine will be the second Braves pitcher. Andrews will lead off, top of the 7th, 6-2 Braves. Devine, 4-6, wild pitch, ball 1. 6-4, error on a grounder. Andrews will swing, 3-1, that's a fly ball to left. Burrows will make the catch for the out. 1 down, here comes Whitfield. Whitfield is 1 for 3, got a base hit for his last time up. Devine will go ahead and make the pitch. And that's a 1-6. That's a blankie, is not tired. Whitfield, 4-4, and that's going to be a base hit past first. Whitfield will hold with a single. That is the second hit for Whitfield. And now the batter is Clark. Clark is 0 for 2. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls are now off. Devine will make the pitch. 4-4. That's at the park. Fulton County Stadium, 2-2. Base hit to right field. It's a single for Clark. Whitfield, base running rating of 2. Single to right, +2 is 4. Right fielder Matthews, a 0. A 1-4. Whitfield will make third, and he will. Clark turns around, may have a chance for second. He's got good base running, and he does. He takes second on the throw. Clark advances to second on the throw. Whitfield goes to third. Runners at second and third now. As Clark turns that into a double. And now the Giants got something coming on, and here comes Evans. Evans got a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 4. And the infield will play back. The Braves are going to look for some outs. So Devine gets up there, and now Whitfield, 2 straight base hits, a single and now a double. As Clark actually took advances on the throw. So Whitfield now at third. They're going to play the infield back, try to get some outs. Devine will make the pitch. 3-3, walk, 13, ball 4, and the bases are loaded now for the Giants. Holy cow. Bases are loaded for Mike Ivy, and if you throw a mistake to him, this game will be tied. Ivy is 0 for 3. Bases loaded now, and they're going to try for the double play. They're going to try for the double play here. Just try to see if they can do a double play. Actually, they will call the infield in here? I think I'm going to call regular double play and see if they can get out of the inning. J.T. Dutch joins us here at Fulton County Stadium. Bases loaded. Braves 6-2. But now the Giants here on the top of the 7th trying to make noise. Devine will continue to pitch. He'll pitch to Ivy. Fans here hoping at FCS that Devine can get it done. Strategy rolls are off. Devine with the pitch. 6-4. That's an error on a grounder. Ivy, 4-4. And that is a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Horner. His error rating is a 15. That's a 15. He's going to drop it, and everybody's going to be safe, and a run will score. That is an E5. And coming in to score is Whitfield. Second error on the Braves. And they did have 2 errors in this game. It's now 6-3. So Whitfield, Clark, it's only an error on a grounder. It's only a 1 base error. And now the batter is Tamargo. He will bat. Tamargo 1 for 3. Now a 6-3 ball game. Devine will pitch to Tamargo. That's an error. That run is not charged. Or at least that one is. Well, actually, the first one is really, but that doesn't matter. I don't keep track of ERAs. Tamargo 1 for 3, but that error knew it should have probably been an out, and Devine knows it. And that is the second error on Horner in this game. He has made both errors for the Braves. 1 out, top of the 7th. Still a double play deft. And now they're going to call the infield in because Tamargo doesn't hit in the DPs. So now they're going to try for a home to first. Devine, strategy rolls are back on. And that is a 4. Nothing happening. Devine will now pitch. Pitch coming from Devine. 2-2, it's a blank. Tamargo, 1-4. It's a fly ball to right field. Getting over there will be Matthews. He will make the catch for out number 2. Tamargo has a sacrifice fly rating of 6. That's an automatic, which means Clark will come in to score. It's 6-4. Evans, a base running rating of 2. And when a fly ball to right field by Matthews, his base running rating is a 1. I've still got to roll it. So on a 1, he would go to third. And what he does, Evans goes to third. It was deep enough. And Evans goes to third. And now it is 6-4. So a good pitcher's duel's now turned into 10 runs. Sacrifice fly by Tamargo to right. And now the batter is Herndon. Herndon is 2 for 3, a single and a double. And I think that may be it for Devine, and that is going to be it for Devine. They're taking him out. Herndon has not hit lefties as well. They're going to go with a lefty, I think, against Herndon. And let's see who they want to bring in to pitch. And they're going to go with this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Braves is going to be Craig. Now, I don't know how you pronounce his name, either Skok or Skoke, but I'm going to say Craig Skoke. 1 win, 3 losses, 2 saves, a 3.98 ERA. Skoke is going to try to go ahead and get this out of the inning here. 2 outs, now 6-4. Runners at the corners. Strategy rolls are on. Skoke. That is a 2. Ivy does not get the steal sign, so he will hold it first. Skoke will make the pitch to Herndon. Here it comes. 4-4. Strikeout 11. That's too high. Herndon will swing. 2-4, and it's a fly ball center field. Bennell will get to it. He will make the catch and retire the side. And the Braves get out of it, but they did give up a couple. 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a sacrifice fly. 6-4 here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game, or whatever, and whatever they sing at the ATL. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we have 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night, we will be taking a trip to Arlington Stadium. We're getting our first look at the 79 Texas Rangers, but they will be facing a pretty good Minnesota Twins team that has suddenly come from nowhere and have now are 8 runs above 500. The Minnesota Twins will be sending Jerry Koosman to the mound, ex-Met, of course. The Rangers will be sending Steve Comer. The Rangers, however, have a record of 16-20, and they're trying to stay alive near the playoff race or early on here. So that's the last team we've not seen yet for this season, and we're going to see them tomorrow night. The Minnesota Twins against the Texas Rangers. Jerry Koosman against Steve Comer. That will be tomorrow night's game. Bottom of the seventh here, Braves lead 6-4. And leading off for Atlanta is going to be Dale Murphy. Phil Nastu is going to stay on the mound. He is going to stay on the mound, and he can pitch to 7 more batters before tiring, although he is due to bat second in the 8th inning. So Phil Nastu will pitch to Murphy. Bottom of the 7th, 6-4 Braves. Nastu with the pitch. 2-6. That's at the park. Fulton County Stadium, 4-5, and that is going to be a ground out to short. One away. Murphy is now 0 for 4 tonight. So he's having a rough night at the plate. Here comes Horner. He gets a few boos from the FCS crowd for making 2 errors tonight. Horner is 1 for 3. If Horner can make a home run, I think all will be forgiven. Nastu, 5-6, hit by pitch, 1, and yep, he hit him, pop, ouch. And Horner will trot to first. Horner hit by pitch rating of 4, nothing from Nastu, so he hits Horner, and he'll take 1 for the team. First hit batter of the game. Remember, 3rd hit batter, the pitchers are ejected. Here comes Hubbard. Hubbard has walked twice. He's 0 for 1. Infield at double play depth. Strategy rolls are on. And that is a 17. Horner will stay put where he is. Nastu looking in on Hubbard. And here comes the pitch. 4-1 against the righty. Strikeout, 17. That is high. Hubbard, 5-1. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 16 against the lefty. That's going to be too high. And that's going to be a fly out to left. 2 down. 2 outs now. Here's Eggs Benedict. Benedict is 1 for 3. He's got a double. Strategy roll 7. Horner stays where he is. Nastu has good pickoff chance. Nastu will now concentrate on Benedict. Nastu, a 2-5 against the righty. Walk 1, ball 4, and that's going to be a base on balls. Horner trots to second. Benedict to first. A walk by Nastu, and here comes Chaney. Chaney will bat, and he is 1 for 3. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Braves lead 6-4 over the Giants. Nastu looking in, ready to make a pitch. Strategy roll, that's an 11, no play. Nastu will pitch it. And that's a 3-1, blank. Chaney with the swing. 1-1, ground ball to third. And that'll get taken care of by Evans. And he is going to he's actually going to go over. Horner's so slow, he's just going to tag Horner before he even gets to third. And that's going to end the inning. So nothing across for the Braves. A hit batter, a walk, but that will do it there. And after 7, it is still 6-4 in favor of the Braves. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Craig Skoke, he can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. They're going to leave him out there for the moment. And leading off will be Johnny Leemaster. And Leemaster's 0 for 3, but he does have a sacrifice fly. Top of the 8th, 6-4 Bravos. Skoke will make the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 5, and he got him, caught him looking, strike 3. Leemaster a 6, -1 makes him a 5, and he just got him, struck him out. Nice pitch by Skoke. We'll see a pinch hitter for Nastu as he will come out of the game. Giants will bring in a switch or a righty, and let's see who it's going to be. And coming on to pinch hit for the Giants is going to be Bill Madlock. Bill Madlock will be with the Pittsburgh Pirates later in the year, but he is still a Giant at this time. Bill Madlock, 298 average, 14 homers, 85 RBIs. He will go up against Skoke. One out, bottom of the 8th. Skoke will make the pitch. 3-5, and against the righty, strikeout plus, and he got him with a 2, struck him out. That's a nice strikeout by Skoke to get Madlock. And now there are 2 away, and here comes Andrews. Andrews is 1 for 3. Skoke, if he can get the job done against Andrews, we'll see what happens here. Skoke, a 4-6. That's an error on a grounder. Andrews, 1-1. That ball is hit to right field. That is a 20. And that is going to be too high. It will be a fly ball to right field. Matthews will get over there. He will make the catch. And it will be a 1-2-3 inning for Skoke. Excellent job. Nothing across as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Bottom of the 8th inning. The Braves do have a Skoke was due to lead off. The Braves will go to the bench. And let's see who they're going to bring out here. 8th inning will be a lefty or a righty, and they're going to go with a righty. Coming on to pinch hit is going to be Jerry Royster, and he will lead off for the Braves. Jerry Royster on the bench. 273 average, 3 homers, 51 RBIs, played in almost all the games for the Braves. Makes a few errors, but a darn good range at third. Jerry Royster, and nothing wrong with a 273 average for the year. That is just fine. Giants do need a pitcher, however, and they only got lefties left on the mound, left to pitch. So the bottom of the 8th inning, a 6-4 lead. The Giants are going to go with their closer, and they'll go with Gary Lavelle. 7 wins, 9 losses, 20 saves, a 2.51 ERA. Lavelle's job, keep it a 6-4 game. So Royster leads off the bottom of the 8th. 6-4 Braves. Lavelle with the pitch. 5-3, strikeout 9, and that's going to be too high. Royster, 3-5. It's a ground ball to short, and LeMaster takes the play, 1 out. One man down, and here comes Bennell. Bennell have an excellent night tonight, 2 for 4, but he hits a grand salami home run. Second straight game with a home run we've had. So Bennell will get a crack at this one. Lavelle will make the pitch. Lavelle, 4-5. That's a walk. That 16 is high. Bennell, a 5-6, and it's a ground ball to first. Ivy will take it himself and take the bag to himself, and that will be the second out. 2 down now for Matthews. Matthews 2 for 4. He also has a double and a home run. Matthews followed up the grand slam with a solo bomb of his own. 2 outs. Lavelle with the pitch. 1-2, strikeout 6. That's too high. Matthews, 3-4, and he pops that one up to third. Evans has a bead on it, and he also has the glove on it, and that will end the inning. Nice job by Lavelle, 1-2-3. After 8, it is 6-4 in favor of the Braves. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Top of the 9th. The Giants pretty much have the heart of the order. Terry Whitfield leads off for San Francisco. The Braves are not going to be stupid. They will go with their closer, and it will be Gene Garber. So coming on to pitch for the Braves, Gene Garber. Of course, you all know where he was. You all know where he was all over the place. Garber, 6 wins, 16 losses, though, 25 saves. A 4.33 ERA. That just tells me he probably blew a bunch of saves. He had 68 relief appearances. But this is a save situation for Garber. So Garber will come on and he will pitch. 6-4 Braves. Garber will pitch it here. Fans here at Fulton County would love to see a win for the ATL. Garber with the pitch. 4-4. That's a blank. Whitfield. 1-5. Ground ball, second base. Hubbard's got it. Throws to first. 1 out. 1 man down, and now the batter is Clark. Clark is 1 for 3. Got a double his last time up. 1 man down. Braves looking for a win. Garber with the pitch. 4-2. That's a range play. Clark, 1-1. Ground ball to first. That ball is hit to Murphy. Murphy's range is a 3. Does he make the play? No, he doesn't. He'll get by him, and that's going to be hit into the outfield, and that's a single. He'll bring the tying run to the plate. Clark just hits it out of the range of Murphy, and Clark will have his second hit of the night. What? Did you expect a 1-2-3 closing inning at RJL Network? I think not. And now the batter is Evans, and Evans will bat. Evans can tie it up with a swing. He already has a home run tonight. He is 1 for 2, a homer and walked twice. Infield is at double play depth. Strategy rolls are off. Garber will just deal with Evans. Fans getting a little bit antsy here at Fulton County. Garber will settle in, looks at Evans. Here's the pitch. 5-4. That's a pitcher result. Evans a lefty. A 1-3 is a base hit up the middle. The 19 is high. Evans, a 6-4, and that's going to be a ground ball to second. Can they turn the double play to end it? 1-0-1. Shortstop pivot Chaney is a 0. The only way they turn a double play is on a 1. It's a 6. So the only play made by Hubbard was to first. Clark goes to second, but there are now 2 outs. 2 down. And now the batter is the very dangerous Mike Ivy. Ivy, 27 bombs in 79. He got on an error his last time up. He is 0 for 4 tonight. And he is ready to go. Garber makes a mistake to him. That ball is fruit salad. Clark on at second. 2 outs. Fans on their feet here at FCS. 6-4 Braves. Garber looks in. Ivy gets ready. Garber with the pitch. 3-5. That is a blank. Ivy will swing. 5-2. And it is going to be a double to center field. Ivy smacks into center and shoots the gap. Bennell will pick it up. He will throw into the infield. Clark coming around third. He will score. It's 6-5. RBI double by Ivy. And he holds at second. Now 6-5 Braves. The next batter is Tamargo. Don't know if I'm going to go to the bench here, see if I want to pinch hit. Tamargo is the catcher. And let's see what I want to do here. Do I want to pinch hit here? The answer really is going to be, Against the righty, he stinks. I don't think I bring him in. I think I let him bat. Tamargo's going to bat. A 247 average, he is actually going to bat here. He's going to swing the bat. I'm not going to pinch hit. Tamargo will stay in. Now a 6-5 ball game. Fans here at Fulton County now getting worried. They're going to stick with Garber. He's your closer. He's got to be the guy to go. Tamargo is 1 for 4. He got a single and a sacrifice fly. Tying run at second base. And you don't want to And no, you don't walk to Margot. You don't put the go-ahead run on base. You let him beat you. Garber will go ahead and make the pitch to Margot. Strategy rolls are back on. Strategy roll, 18. No play happening. To Margot, can he get this in? It's 2 outs here, top of the 9th. Garber with the pitch. 1-4. It is a blank. He is not tired. Tamargo will swing. 3-2, and he popped it up in the infield. Getting over there is going to be Murphy. He takes a couple of steps backwards, puts out his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Braves escape with a win here against the Giants. 6-5 here at Fulton County Stadium. Stadium cheers. Yay! 1 run on 2 hits for the Giants, but they're just going to come up a little short as a big 5-run 6th inning puts the Braves ahead, and it's a big win for the Braves as they beat the Giants tonight. Final line score coming up, and I'm sure Mr. Church is very happy with the result. Scope gets the win. For the Braves, 6 runs on 10 hits and 2 errors. For the Giants, 5 runs on 10 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Craig Skoke. He was the pitcher of record. He was the pitcher of record, actually, when the Braves took the. I'm sorry, no, my bad, not Skoke. Not Skoke. Matula was still the pitcher of record. I'm sorry. The Braves took it there, and then Devine pitched the 7th inning. Matula actually gets the win. Ed Halicki takes the loss because he gave up the grand slam that had the go-ahead run, and Gene Garber does get the save. So a nice win for the Braves today as they beat the G-Men 6-5. They win a game they historically lost. There were 13 runs scored historically. We had 11. 24 hits historically. We had 20. 4 errors, and we had 2. Don't go away. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball of Replay Sports. Thank you, Craig Scarborough. At least he did make it for the last out. Remember, I know not everybody can see the stream, and it's always good when you guys do because then I can always talk to you. But remember, if you can't watch the stream, be more than happy to watch the replay. This was the second game of a doubleheader, so the Braves actually win the second game of this doubleheader. We'll see how the first game went. Funny thing is, Phil Nastu actually pitched the first game, so I had him pitch the second game. To me, that doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, he was even though he started, he was available, and he came in as a reliever anyway. Let's start with May 19th, Yankees at Boston. Yankees 8-41, and that is 4. Red Sox 12-25, and that is 3. A win for the Bombers. The Red Sox continue to struggle. White Sox and the Angels. White Sox 1763. And that's 9. Angels 1952. And that is 7. That'll be a win for the Pale Hose. Detroit at Cleveland. Let's see. Tigers 12-13. And that's 1. Cleveland 5-36. And that is 3. Milwaukee at Oakland. Brewers 14-13, and that's 2. Oakland 9-45, and that is 5. The A's get themselves a rare win, I should say. Texas at Seattle. Rangers, actually good pitching matchup, actually. Fergie Jenkins against Floyd Bannister. Rangers 11-51, and that is 6. Mariners 7-33, 3 runs there, and it'll be a win for the Rangers. Baltimore at Toronto. The O's 11-61, and that is 7. Toronto 0-33, and that is 2. A win for the O's. San Francisco and Atlanta, the first game of this doubleheader. Giants 14-11, and that's 0. The Braves 9-66. That's 10. Wow, it doesn't get any better than that. So the Braves actually win both games against the Giants today. Pittsburgh and the Cubs. The Bucks 12-42, and that is 5. The Cubs 12-35, and that is 4. That'll be a win for We Are Family. Dodgers and the Reds. Dodgers 12-12, and that is 1. The Reds 8-62, and that's 7. This one belongs to the Reds. Padres and the Astros. Padres 0-33, and that is 2. Astros 5-36, and that is 3. And that will be a win for the Astros. Cardinals and the Mets. Cardinals 15-13, and that is 2. The Mets 4-24, and that is also 2. And we got a tie. Cardinals roll a 2, plus 0 is 2. The Mets roll a 1, minus 1 is 0, and my Mets just continue to stink. Montreal and the Phillies. Expos 12-45, and that's 5. The Phillies 3-11, and that's 0, and that'll be a win for the Expos. May 20th. Yankees at Boston. Yankees 3-44, and that is 4. Boston Red Sox 9-14, that's 1. Another win for the Bronx Bombers. White Sox and the Angels. Remember, the White Sox and Angels right now are 1-2 in the AL West. White Sox 9-31, that's 3. Angels 12-12, and that's 1. That'll be another win for the Pale Hose. Detroit at Cleveland. Detroit 13-32, and that is 4. Cleveland 11-65, that's going to be 9, and a win for the Tribe. Minnesota at Kansas City. Minnesota 13-51. They continue to play well. That's 6. The Royals 19-23, and that is 4. It'll be a win for the Twins. Milwaukee at Oakland in a doubleheader. Game 1. Milwaukee 18-53, and that is 7. Oakland 0-23, and that's 1. Milwaukee wins the first game. Game number 2. Milwaukee 20-23, and that's 4. Oakland 3-14, and that is 1. And the Brewers will take both games against the Athletics. Jeez, Oakland was bad. Boy, that team was bad. I wonder if my 62 Mets would beat them in a best of 7. Rangers and Seattle. Rangers 9-15, 43, and that is 5. Mariners 10-26, and that is 3. A win for the Rangers. Baltimore, Toronto. Orioles 16-44, and that's 6. Blue Jays 1-36, and that's 3. That'll be a win for the O's. San Francisco and Atlanta. Giants 10-31, and that's 3. Atlanta 10-63, and that is 8. And the Braves have won. The Braves have won 3 straight. They've taken 3 out of 4 against the Giants. Pittsburgh and the Cubs. Pittsburgh 11-26, that's 3. Cubs 9-43, and that's 5. A win for the Cubbies. Dodgers and the Reds. Don Sutton against Tom Seaver. Heck of a game. Dodgers 8-12, and that is 1. Reds 11-13, and that's 1. We got a tie, and I'm not surprised. With a pitching matchup between Sutton and Seaver, I'm not surprised only one run was scored there. Dodgers roll a 2. -4 is a -2. Reds roll a 1. -1 is 0, and that's going to be a win for the Reds. A -4 clutch for the Dodgers. Ouch. But the Reds fans know how that feels with the 76 Reds that had a -3 clutch at that time. That one belongs to the Reds. Padres and the Astros. Doubleheader, game 1. San Diego 236, and that is 3. Astros 245, and that's 3. Really, yeah. Then we got a tie there. San Diego rolls a 5. -1 is 4. Astros roll a 2. +2 is 4. That's a tie, which means the Astros will win it. Game number 2. San Diego 5-33, and that is 3. Astros 11-31, and that's 4. The Astros will win both games against the Padres. Cardinals and the Mets. Cardinals 8-21, and that is 2. The Mets 13-25, and that's 4. And my Mets at least get a happy recap. Montreal and Philadelphia. Expos 9-42, and we've got 4. Philadelphia 4-15, and that's going to be 1. That'll be a win for the Expos. May 21st, Yankees at Detroit. Not a bad pitching matchup. Ron Guidry against Jack Billingham. Yankees 8-52, and that is 5. Tigers 5-11, that's 0. That'll be another win for the Yankees. Seattle and Kansas City. Mariners 17-61, and that's 8. But the Royals 20-65, that's 11. The Royals will beat the Mariners. Minnesota at Texas. We got these two tomorrow. Minnesota 9-46, and that is 5. The Rangers 14-64, and that's going to be 9. That'll be a win for the Rangers. Cleveland at Toronto. Cleveland 9-32. They've got 3. Blue Jays 4-12, and that's 0, and that will be a win for the Indians. Houston and the Braves. Phil Niekro on the mound for Atlanta. Astros 5-63, and that is 6. Braves 18-55, and that is 8. That'll be a win for the Braves. The Braves have won 4 straight. Pittsburgh at Montreal. Pirates 7-52, and that is 5. The Expos 7-65, and that's 8. That'll be a win for the Expos. Cardinals and the Phillies. Cardinals 9-13, and they got 1. Phillies 11-51, and that will be 6, a win for the Fightin' Phils. Dodgers and the Padres. Dodgers 9-43, and that is 5. The Padres 9-45, and that is also 5. We got extras. San Diego rolls a 5. Let's see. I'm sorry. What was it? Dodgers. Dodgers roll a 5. -4 is 1. San Diego rolls a 5. -1 is 4. And that's going to be a win for the Padres. As JT Dutch is not happy with his Dodgers at the moment. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. And tomorrow we will be at Arlington Stadium as the Minnesota Twins and Jerry Koosman takes the mound against the Texas Rangers and Steve Comer. The Rangers are the last team we get to see here in 1979 before I create the second schedule block, which I already have. So we will see what happens after that. So don't miss tomorrow night. It will be Minnesota and the Rangers tomorrow night here on RJL Network. Steeler fan 1933, JT Dutch, BB, Craig Scarborough, Jim Connell, Captain Carl 8, Brad Church, Clark Rotz, Mike Eisenberg, Kevin Hayes, Big Clue, Cards and C&D TV, Tony Porter, Rants on Sports, and Brian Patterson, Woodman 564. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. The Braves have a good win over the Giants. They escape in a 1-run contest. They win it 6-5. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care. Have a good one.